Have you ever thought about trying to reach a huge goal or wondered why some people seem to accomplish so much while others feel like they're stuck and unable to dream big? Do you feel like you can never get anything done? If your priorities have taken a backseat to all of the urgent tasks you need to tend to, you can feel like you're spinning your wheels and always operating in reactive mode. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to set big goals and have a solid plan for achieving them? Know what to do next and make steady progress, and see your accomplishments add up over time. Hi, my name's Katie Pyle, and I'm the founder of Organizing Moms. I'm a teacher, a professional organizer, productivity expert, and a mom to twin boys. Welcome to my new training series, Quarterly Goals Quickstart. In today's video, you're going to learn the process of setting a realistic yet big goal that's designed to set you up for success so that you can achieve it and feel an amazing sense of accomplishment. Once you get this down, you'll be able to create quarterly goals that have an amazing positive effect on every area of your life. That means if you're somebody who wants to feel less overwhelmed and more intentional about how you spend your time, you're going to be able to start setting quarterly goals that set you on the course for success right away. My goal for this training series is to help you plan out your goals for the next quarter with step-by-step actions so that you can make progress on those big goals you've been dreaming about. So are you ready? Let's dive in. In this first training video, I'm going to share my method for setting quarterly goals, and my hope is that you will set your own quarterly goals so that you can experience the amazing feeling of achieving a big goal. I developed this framework because I saw so many people who felt like they were always in reactive mode, with families that need us, demanding jobs, continually trying to keep up with the housework, and feeling exhausted. The idea of working towards a big goal feels impossible for a lot of people. But the reality is that I could relate to that struggle because that struggle has a lot to do with my story too. When my kids were young, our family moved across the country and I left my teaching job to stay at home with my boys. I always thought I was a fairly productive person, but in that season of life, I felt like I was just spinning my wheels all the time. Because I wanted to get our lives organized and keep growing as a professional, I started the Organizing Moms website. How did I do it with 2 toddlers underfoot? By charting out a path to meet goals for my business and our family life. And once I discovered quarterly planning, I gained back my confidence in my own abilities to set and reach goals while enjoying time at home with my kids. But this story doesn't stop with me. The training I'm about to share with you is the plan I developed in order to set and achieve goals that seem just out of reach. And that's what I want for you too. You wouldn't be watching this if you weren't wanting to learn how to be more productive and achieve your dreams. The purpose of the Quarterly Planning Quick Start is to help you quickly overcome that stuck feeling so that you can experience the magic of setting big goals and creating a plan to achieve them in the upcoming quarter. So as we go through this training, I want you to identify obvious areas of opportunity for your current situation. You ready? Let's get started. Before you decide which goals you want to work on in the next 3 months, you'll want to think about areas of your life that you want to focus on. Here are some common goal areas that people focus on for their personal lives: their self or health, family, home, or finances. Take a minute or two to pause the video and jot down some general goal categories that are important to you. Today, we're going to work together to set one amazing goal for the upcoming quarter. Choose one of the goal categories that you listed to focus on today. We're going to start out by brainstorming ideas for that goal category. Write down every single thing that you'd love to accomplish in that area of your life. We're just brainstorming right now, so write it all down. No idea is too big or too small. You can pause the video and aim to keep coming up with ideas for 5 to 10 minutes. Then come back to the video for the next step. Now that you have a huge list of things you'd love to do in the next quarter, it's time to decide on your one goal for this category. Yes, I said one goal. Look at the notes from your brainstorming page and choose the goal that will have the biggest impact. To frame this in a different way, I like to think of this question from the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. What's the one thing you can do such that by doing it, everything else would be easier or unnecessary? Take some time to think about this. Are there any ideas on your brainstorming list that would have an exponential effect and improve other areas of your life too? Here's an example. Cindy dreamed of doing a lot of amazing things, but she knew that her low energy was holding her back. She listed out a lot of health-related goal ideas, but just looking at the list made her feel exhausted. So she decided to pick just one goal for the quarter that would have the biggest impact on her health. She didn't overhaul her eating, She didn't start training for a marathon, and she didn't join an expensive gym. But she did set a goal that was big. She made it a goal to work her way up to walking 10,000 steps a day by the end of the quarter. A huge goal. Cindy chose this goal because she knew it would help her get into the habit of being more active. And she also knew that she could listen to audiobooks while she was walking every day. She had been wanting to read more, and this was a way to make it happen. All this walking also ended up having the effect of making her drink more water and spend more time outdoors. It lowered her stress and even lowered her appetite a little bit. But most importantly, each time she walked, her confidence grew. She knew that she would be able to meet her goal of walking 10,000 steps a day by the end of the quarter. Okay, so now that we've worked on creating an amazing goal for the next quarter, the big question is, how do you make a plan to achieve that goal? A lot of people set big goals, but they don't have a plan for making progress towards those goals each day. They end up doing nothing because they aren't sure what the next steps are. The goal gets put off and then forgotten until they find the notes that they wrote about the big goal and end up feeling guilty about it for abandoning it. So, how do you deal with this? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you in video number 2. I'm also going to introduce you to the benefits of quarterly planning and provide you with a goal planning printable that you can download and use as an ongoing reference tool. Breaking down your goals into smaller action steps is easy, and I'll show you how to do it in video number 2. Before we go today, I want you to leave a comment right below this video and tell me how the brainstorming exercise helped you decide on an amazing goal for the next quarter. I'm so excited for you. You're well on your way to becoming more proactive and in control of your life because you created your first quarterly goal. I can't wait to see you in the next video.